Hello! What's going on, people? It's Kodokan here with another episode of Modern Fight Academy. So today we're going to be talking about a wrist lock on the close side arm while you're in side control. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's kind of an interesting way of attacking an arm that not a lot of people are used to defending. And it's a wrist lock. Wrist locks are fun, but you got to be careful because you can really hurt someone. So let's do this.
What he can do is he can keep his hand just kind of right on my shoulder, making my day really difficult. So when that's happening, I'm always going to put my body in between his body, and I'm going to switch this grip. So this foot is going to go towards his hip, this knee is going to go towards his ear. Okay? So as I go like this, I switch, and then I roll to my grab. As I do that, I'm kind of just bringing his arm across, and I can hold on to his wrist at this point. Now, from here, if he makes a frame with his hand, so go over here, try and create space. It's okay because I have now control of his wrist. So I put my hand on top of his hand, and I get the grip with my hand. So what I'm doing is I'm controlling his elbow right here. Basically, right, so it's nice and tight, and I'm here, I'm sucking my elbows in, so he can't get his arm back. Now he can move his wrist as far as he wants, doesn't matter. If he wants to go this way, then I will put the wrist lock in this direction. If he wants to go forward, I'll put the wrist lock in that direction, but I would prefer here. So if he's going to put his hands towards, put your hands up this way, he's going to do that. I'm going to rotate, I'm going to grab here, and I'm going to turn to the ground. As I turn to the ground, I can grab here, and then now, do you strong where it's strong? So at this point, I'm way stronger than him. Yeah. So remember, when it hurts too much, they tap. So I'm just getting a lot of bend here. And it's only because I got control of his shoulder. So basically, I'm pushing his wrist against my chest, just like in the peak part of my top of my pectoral, just before it hits my shoulder. So if he's going to be straight, don't let me wrist lock you. Nice bend. And I did very little to maintain that, I released very little energy versus what Paul released. So now Paul, straight, heavy, strong wrist. You can use anything in your power to not allow me to get this wrist lock. Okay. I just want to emphasize how at this point I've got such good positioning that Paul can't really do much. And you can see that I'm not really grimacing or I'm effortlessly controlling his body at this point. Now I've decided that I've got an opportunity to grab the wrist, so I'm going to grab the wrist now. I'm going to start controlling his wrist. As I now release this grip, I'm going to grab onto mine, and I'm going to start pulling it in slowly, touching his knuckles. There we go, now I got the bend. And at this point, I'm going to lift his hand up a bit to get more of a bend. Now, if I wanted to, release this hand and say it's still not popping, I can release this hand here, put it on top of mine, and then that would just shear it. I would straight your hand up. I would just put my hands like this and just go pop. Just rip it right off. So you can see, so we're going to be nice straight arm, but not wrist. So you can see that there's a lot of fucking bend here. There's a lot of bend. And I've got a lot of space to attack that. So if I can get this grip, that's really successful for me. It's a very strong grip. Now I can also get some arm bars, which we're not going to talk about today, but know that those are also available if you don't want to do the wrist lock. Arm bars are available.
Newsflash, submissions are super dangerous. You really have to be careful when practicing them. You don't want to hurt the person training with you, and you don't want to be hurt by your partner. Be sure to take it slow and be safe. Communicate with your partner and let them know when you want to be released. When practicing joint locks or chokes, treat them with respect.